It's so broke. It is so broke.
I'm shocked that it's still working.
I was just getting ready to say, I'm amazed that I'm able to record right now. This poor thing. Hi, welcome to Way to Sun. Yes, I have my hood up. It's freaking cold here in Indiana. We are in the van. Sorry for the dumpiness. It's that white stuff. That's snow. It is March 18th, and that's what we woke up to. Yeah. Yeah. So this is for a specific subscriber, and I'm gonna kind of record us driving to my mom's, but I'm not gonna record her exact location. Does that make sense? Which I've kind of done before. You guys have seen it in the past in our trip to Florida video during the vid, or the, what do they call it? Damn-demic. That's my new favorite one for it. So anyway, so this person grew up in a very, very, very large area, not rural by any means, very large city.
What are you talking about?
And yes.
Okay.
And, oh yes, sorry, I'm talking about the person that I was kind of trying to explain to her where my mom lives versus where we live, because she was asking if there was public transportation that could be used up there, and no. So I'm gonna show you why. So anyway, I'm gonna turn this off for a second and flip it around. We are about a mile from our house, maybe-ish. And then I'm gonna obviously put this all on fast forward. Yeah, I forgot my camera, so I'm using hubby's. So this is interesting. His poor camera, you guys, he dropped it. It's so broke. It is so broke.
I'm shocked that it's still working.
I was just getting ready to say, I'm amazed that I'm able to record right now. This poor thing. But this is why I like these cameras. They are little Sony. Hold on. Say hi, hubby.
Hi, hubby. HD
Sony Handycam. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna have to get him a new one. I actually found a refurbed one that is not too horribly expensive, so we're gonna get that for him because he needs this. Oh, I see flashy lights. All right, I'm gonna stop rambling and get this turned around. I kind of wanted to get past a certain point before I turned around to show everything, just for privacy issues. So anyway, let me get this turned around. So this is downtown Kokomo that we're coming up on.
Yay.
That's a fire station right there.
There's a tank.
Oh, yeah, we have a tank. There's a big old story about it. I'll have to do a little research because I don't remember. Hold on. I'm getting ready. You can't see it yet in the camera, honey. It's too far away. Ow, and my fingers are stuck. There we go. There is a praying mantis whose tail is actually an old World War, is it II missile, I think? Some sort of missile. I don't know. But that's what his butt is. Yeah, a lot of old buildings.
That used to be the fire station.
This used to be the fire station right there. Pretty cool, right?
Back when we were kids.
Here's the church I was baptized in when I was a baby. When I was a itty bitty baby. Yeah. I don't know what that building used to be.
That's the secret hideout for the Masons.
Oh, yeah.
But don't tell anybody.
Don't tell nobody.
There's another church. That's all we got in here is churches. Dojo I used to go to.
Right there? Oh, back there. I missed it. I missed it. So, this gas station right there, you kind of can't see. So, that mobile station right there, it's
It used to be our National Guard Armory.
Yeah, there used to be a National Guard Armory right there. It's actually had the most robberies of any gas station in our town at that location, and it's probably I know it's one of the newest. It's not the newest, but oh, hold on. It's only a couple of years old, and it's already managed to get more robberies than any other gas station in Kokomo, and I'm not even making that up.
That used to be the best used bookstore we had.
Yes, this blue building right here, right there, used to be an amazing bookstore, used bookstore. It was awesome. Oh,
VFW. It used to be Marsh's.
Yep. No, Kroger.
Kroger.
Yep, that used to be a Kroger. The VFW building right here beside us used to be a Kroger. I'm no good at this. This used to be a really cool furniture store. Right there. It's a furniture store again, but not the same.
Catholic church.
One of our Catholic churches. Look how tall that thing is. It's so shiny. It's shiny. One of our new Dollar Generals. This one's been open for like 2 years now, I think.
That tavern's been a tavern since I was a kid.
And that building right there is, I'm shaking because I'm so cold. We can turn on heat, Michelle. There's heat in this fan. Sorry for the noise, but it's cold. I need some heat. But yeah, that's the North End Tavern. Been here a long time. I don't remember ever not being here.
Yeah.
You just heard hubby say it's been here since he was a kid.
And I grew up around here.
Yep.
We could drive by Grandma's house.
Well, okay, if you're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
If you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. Used to be Kroger.
Yep, Marsh. This one used to be Marsh.
Damn it.
This one used to be Marsh.
Used to be a bar right there.
I'm not gonna show an empty lot. That's
just saying.
Bumps.
So that place that says Deals Gone Wild, that used to be my barber shop when I was a little kid.
Oh my goodness.
This empty lot right here used to be the VFW.
Yep, used to be a VFW right there. Really small trailer court. And all the trailers are like so close together, it's ridiculous.
That trailer court's been there since I was a kid.
Yes, it's been here forever.
They used to have those old metal tube ones. That's what they used to be here when I was.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
Yep.
I'd forgotten about those.
Yeah, when I was a little
kid. Ooh, rough stop, but it's really slippery.
Woo, we're sliding.
Yeah, because you waited too long to stop, you dork. You're on the ice.
Now this is the neighborhood I grew up in.
You can't do the drive-by. You got to do a stop so we can get a good picture of it. I want to get a picture.
That's
maybe.
always been a junkyard.
Yeah, that's a junkyard.
My uncle lived there.
Right there.
Yes. This is my grandma's old house. I was born.
Not in the house.
Not in the house, but I was born living there. Then, after I was born, we moved to that house. And then, after we moved from that house, we moved to that house. And this house is the only house on this entire block I've never been in. That I never lived in, right there.
Right there.
Yep.
And that used to, what did this place used to be? It used to be like a convenience store.
That used to be an old spooky house. No, that was that was a spooky house.
That was the house, yeah.
It was an old spooky house.
An old spooky house?
That was the grocery store.
Ah, there was the grocery store.
That was a grocery store. This back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah. Yeah.
A burger chef.
Yep, this used to be a burger chef. And it was a White's Meat Market for years and years and years. And then the man that owned it, when he retired, would not sell the business because he didn't trust anybody else. And so he closed it down. Yeah.
One more thing. One more,
okay.
Yeah. See that big, huge, empty lot there? That's where I went to first grade.
It was so cold in the winter.
I know.
Drafty.
Yeah, it was horrible.
So, let's take a trip to the trailer hood. Our first trailer hood.
Okay.
So, hubby and I, when we lived in trailers, our very first one was right up here. And I started calling, instead of a neighborhood or a trailer court, it was the trailer hood. And it was so fitting to the element that we were surrounded by. Now, don't get me wrong. I really loved our homes, all of them. I liked the size, like the simpleness of taking care of them and stuff. But
This is where we had the Mazda flipped.
Yep. We had neighbors that were not nice.
Well, it didn't help that I was...
Hubby worked as a loss prevention person. Ooh, look, they got all of the trailers put away.
They did.
That lot right there was full of mobile homes. That they were nice and new ones too. I'm wondering where they put all of them. I'm sure they're in here somewhere. Oh wow, the playground's new.
Playground. Holy cow.
Okay, slow down.
That was not.
Wow, that was not there before at all. That's really new. Dang. Wow, kudos to them. Are they stepping it up? So anyway, we lived in this one first, and hubby's job created enemies.
Yes.
And not even frenemies. They were completely enemies.
Ooh, they actually got some signs.
See, this is one of the new ones. This one right here is one of the new ones I was telling you guys was up in that lot. Wow, they did a nice job with the skirting. It's got an access panel. Dang!
I can't even imagine how much they'd want for these things.
Yeah, there's another new one. I'm telling you right now. That one right there is another one of the new ones.
Yeah.
Yep, see, there's the sign. Here's your sign. But I liked this, where our spot in here because, ooh, big bumps. Jeez, and the rest, did they get bigger? How did we drive the Mazda over those? But anyway, it was on the back row. That's what we liked about it because it avoided most of the traffic. This blue trailer right here, we looked at first, but it had mold in it. And I refused to deal with it because I didn't want my kids living in it.
That's ew.
Yeah, there's another one of the new ones right here. Wow. Is ours still here? Yep, ours is still here.
That yellow one?
That yellow one down here.
Yeah.
Yep. So we lived lot number 32 right there. And we used to park our Mazda. Oh, crap.
Just behind where that car is.
Yeah, well, we parked it. Hold on. If I go slow enough here, I can get it. Up here, right in there. We parked our Mazda right there on our property and out of the street. Well, as you saw, sorry, I flipped you guys around without telling you. As you saw, hold on. I was zoomed in. It was kind of, I guess you could see. It was kind of a slope. It slanted just a little bit towards the road. So the car sat like this, right, at an angle. Well, we went to bed one night, and right before we went to bed, I heard what sounded like somebody slamming the tailgate of a truck. So it's not like a door slamming. It's a little bit different. But to me, I thought somebody had slammed a tail. I even said, ooh, somebody's mad. Well, somebody was mad. About an hour after we're in bed, we get a knock at the door, and it's clearly a police officer. He's like, bam, bam, bam. And we go open the door, and he's all attitudinal with us, number one, like it's our fault. He's like, did you guys know your car's flipped on its side in the middle of the road? Well, clearly no, or it wouldn't still be there. Asshole. So,
cops are dicks.
Anyway, we go out there, and sure enough, our car is on its side in the middle of the street. And he's like, well, what are you going to do? I said, we're going to flip it back over. He goes, you're not going to call a tow company? I said, are you paying for it?
I remember that.
He got really crappy with me. He's like, well, who's going to flip it over? I said, well, somebody clearly flipped it on its side, so it's not that flipping heavy. Flipping and flipping. So, we got, like, there's a whole bunch of people standing around looking at it and looking at us, watching me yell at this cop. I'm like, dude, you yell at me, I'm going to give it right back to you because this is BS. You know, it's not like I came out here, flipped my car over, and went to bed. So, anyway, woo.
It just took a few of us.
Anyway, it took like 4 guys. We made sure everybody else was well clear and back and away from it. Flipped it back over. There was literally, I think there was a few scratches on the side of it. It didn't even bust out the windows on the side that hit the concrete. I was so surprised. I'm going to turn this back around, but I'm going to finish my story. So we got it flipped back around, and all was fine, and waited, I don't know, we waited like 15 minutes or so, and then we started it to make sure all the oil had time to settle back in the oil pan. And it started and ran. It smoked a little bit for a minute, but then it was fine. And we kept driving it.
Yeah. Apparently somebody followed me home from work. I try to always be
careful of how
very
you got
careful
home.
About not taking the same route home, and to keep an eye on
people following
me and stuff. And I still do that to the day because supposedly I'm paranoid.
Well, I'm even aware of people following me. I don't like it. I don't.
But it could have easily been someone that already lived out there and knew me anyways.
Yeah.
But I used to always we couldn't eat in town.
No, we couldn't eat and cook. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera back, but he's still going to talk.
Because I would get food, I would get gum, chewed gum, and all kinds of stuff.
We didn't know what we were getting in our food. It got pretty bad there for a while. So up in front of us here, you're going to see a stoplight here in a minute. I don't know if it's hard to tell in the viewfinder what you guys can see because it's really bright out and I don't have sunglasses. And it's a really small viewfinder. Anyway, we're getting ready to turn onto the major highway that runs through our town. It's US 31 North. Probably shouldn't have told you that. Oh well, now you know.
Well,
I mean, the sign's right there.
Can look it up.
Well, that's true. That's true. So anyway, this is one of the factories here in town.
And the sign right up there says SR931.
I know. I just saw that too. So that's the battery's getting ready to die. Can you get a battery out, please? I'll let it die all the way because this is your camera. I'll make your rules. But boy, anyway. So this is one of the Chrysler plants, and this is the new engine plant, and it's supposedly going to be making electric engines for the Chryslers. IDK. Anyway, I'm not an expert on Chrysler stuff. I mean, we drive Chryslers. Our vans have all been Chrysler or Dodge. But anyway, there's that. So, baby, you know more about the nickel plate trail than I do. Can you tell them about, because this, oh, there's more of the Chrysler plant right there. It's huge. So this walkway that we're getting ready to drive under, I'm not sure you guys can, all that haze, you guys, is snow. It is snow. So that bridge over it, though, that walkway over it is part of the nickel plate trail.
Basically, it used to be a railroad.
And now?
It's a walking path. And
goes from where?
Actually, it starts out there at what is that road? Is that Malfalfa?
Mm-hmm.
Malfalfa Road. And supposedly, it's eventually supposed to go all the way to Michigan. But
yes.
I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think that we're there yet, but it's getting there. I think it goes to, I don't know. I know it goes way north at this point. I think it's almost to Fort Wayne.
I'm not sure. I know it goes through.
I'm not sure. I will try to Google it. I'll try to remember to Google it.
It only goes about 40 miles.
And give you guys a little more information on it. But Richard has walked quite a bit of it.
10 or 12 miles of it.
Yeah.
Of the outside, once I get out of town. I've not ever been on the stuff that's in town.
In through Kokomo, because it literally cuts all the way through Kokomo.
Because it's just town.
Yeah.
I like being out in the woods.
He doesn't like town. He likes the out of town. So, my love, as you can see, we have left all town-like structures. We are no longer in town. What was that?
The snow hit the top of the roof.
We are now officially in farm country. There's a field. There's a field. There's a field. Oh, look. More fields.
We also have soybeans.
This is more than corn in Indiana. Yeah. So anyway, and then we head up this way for not quite a half a mile, or a little over half a mile.
Not very far at all.
And then we'll turn onto my mama's road. So I'm going to keep going. So far the battery's still going. Hopefully it doesn't die right as we get ready to do the turn, because that would really punk me off. Yeah, we're getting ready to turn. You can kind of see there's a gas station right there. Ooh, oh Jesus. Sorry, didn't mean to be like. This is not a turn lane, so it's not maintained as a turn lane, and people don't like to move over and like stay in your lane before you turn. And then my mama's house is way, way down there. Alrighty.
At the dead end.
So, wasn't gonna say that part.
Oh well, he edited it out.
So anyway, guys, that's what it's like to drive up to my mom's house from our house. There you go. Thanks for coming with us. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know if I'll put this alone or in with another video. We'll see.
Even sped up.
I'm not speeding it up because I'm like, we talked through the whole thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We showed a bunch of stuff. That was kind of my point of doing it. I'm probably just gonna do this alone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end it, and then yeah, it is what it is. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Loves and hugs. Bye.